Music's a little bit too loud for them.
War of the Hammer.
Last time we left everybody, you were in the dark.
Previously on X-Men.
I missed that.
Like run Apocalypse's ship.
I was going to say it couldn't be much worse than what we encountered.
Yeah.
No, who am I kidding? Yes, it could.
Whee!
First,
So we're in the dark. And we found the light.
Thank you for the jump scare.
they got him.
You are correct, and you are welcome.
There was a terrible ghastly noise. There was a terrible ghastly silence.
Yep, you guys found what you believe were several
Hello, Crypto.
ancient items, most of them being destroyed, and one item that was not.
And that one item's probably better than all the other shit in that room combined.
And you were able to figure out a little bit of what it did. Yeah, y'all are still
Also, woo 12 months.
Damn
in the bowels of the ship.
It has been 12 months, hasn't it, Crypto? Thank you.
Holy cow.
Yeah, because... Oh god, Pizza Tower was 12 months ago?
Oh shit, it was.
Okay, moving on before I into existential dread. Moving on.
All right, so yeah, what are y'all doing?
So, was there anything else useful in this room?
No, I think everything else crumbled.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because it was hidden behind the skeleton wall of suffering.
Did Nibbles ever find another trail?
No, because we cut for the night. Let me see if Mr. Nibbles finds a trail. Oh, Niblet.
When you answered that question, may I ask what happened to the red dragon again? Did we?
It is still there.
So we have not decided to let him just go eat other folks for our own regard.
We will not be doing that now.
I mean, I understand. I just wanted to make sure that was no longer on the table, because obviously Mornoth would never say such a thing. That's just rude.
Really? Wow.
Never met Katarina.
We will. We'll be leaving it here for right now and going back to our camp and talking to the Dragon Slayer is what we will be doing.
Okay.
Nibbles will sniff around and sneeze, and several of the bodies will fall apart.
Oh.
And then he just sits there.
Tail wagging.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is
Nibbles, you did that.
that is a really, really bad perception roll. Holy shit.
Try again, baby Nibbles.
Yeah. Use a reroll.
Bone zoned, 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 bone zoned.
He sniffs for a while, and then goes running off.
Follow that puppy.
Charlie, I see what you did there. Okay, it's done. Yes, I know, I got bone zoned.
I'll put my bone in your zone.
Oh.
Oh dear.
It does in text to speech when you spam a bunch of them, it does sound like bozoed.
Bozo, 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 bozo.
So are we following Nibbles or? Are we
Nah,
keeping
we're just
behind
letting
him?
him run off on his own.
Oh, okay.
Just let him run off in the darkness.
He'll be fine.
Don't send me from the well!
Alright. Follow the
Sleep a
Niblets.
resident sleep.
He
Why are we
runs.
following Corn? I thought we were following a dog.
Yes.
He runs for a while. Stops, sniffs around, goes running off in another direction. Amar's like, do we have to keep running?
If it leads to my
Like,
father,
do you
then
think he would dare you?
if it leads to my father, then I'll run as far as Nibbles. Fuck, I was gonna say something elegant, and it just completely slipped my mind.
That tracks for Idric.
Ooh, shiny.
Idric, do you really think that your father is still alive on the ship? Everything else here is dead.
Well, there could at least be a clue to his whereabouts. I mean,
You know, every time I runs past these people, they fall apart. It's kind of funny.
Sure, funny, that's the word.
I chuckled a little bit at that.
I'm not supposed to laugh when I dump and they just kind of go just a dust.
I mean, these remains are pretty old.
You guys will once again catch up with Nibbles, and he is just kind of sitting out in the middle of the darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, let's go. Let's go meet with Nibbles, I guess.
Where'd you find Nibs? Where'd you find Nib?
There is a very beautifully polished blue sphere on the ground in front of him.
Ooh, shiny.
Hmm.
Oh, what did you find,
And
Lassie? Sorry.
And
Lassie?
before the Timmy fell down the well, swoosh, because I pushed his
Again.
ass. Oh, bastard, I got tired of it, pushed him myself. For those of you who can see the Winds of Magic, yes. The Winds of Magic are periodically flowing into this orb and then flowing back out.
What color?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Hi, magic.
Yes.
But they're not all flowing in at the same time.
No, it's divided. It's just divided in waves or something of that nature.
And whenever you guys get close, it goes from a blue orb to red. And it actually kind of glows for a bit, so those humans actually can see it. As it is obvious that the winds of fire are flowing into it.
Ah, shit. All right, what direction are the winds of fire flowing into it from?
They're probably coming from our fire mage.
Gwen and Amara.
No, it's all Gwen's fault.
What about the giant fire elemental that's just a few floors above us, essentially?
Nah, it can't be.
No.
Okay,
Nope.
cool.
Nothing.
Sorry, I'm
Oi!
a little paranoid.
It turns colors. Can I poke it?
I'd rather you wait to do that.
Oh, all right.
I want to investigate it more.
All right, time for an
Blue.
appraisal.
Yes, Holly.
Yep.
I rolled willpower.
Okay.
I don't know if
You
I'm
are not.
seeing it or not.
Nope, you are not seeing it. I would have. I would have tortured you with that, but no, you're not seeing anything.
Okay.
Besides the fact that
Oogly
it's
woogly
glowing.
shit.
Yeah, there's no oogly boogly, but it is glowing.
Oh, that's weird. Take several steps back.
And my dice fell off the table.
I'm sorry, I ate some. They look tasty and they look like candy,
That's
so I ate
initiative.
some.
That's initiative. Intuition. Reroll.
Yeah, that's an item of magic there, Idric. I saw that you got 4 successes. Critical success there, Dave. Oh, I'm waiting for Gwen to roll if she wants to roll one. I have to roll Gwen's.
I got 2 successes.
Yes, please.
Sorry, Steve. You forgot to remind me that I was supposed to be rolling.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
What are you doing?
Good
Hey,
roll.
you got 5 successes. You and Ultrath are looking at this, and it is a far-seeing stone.
Ooh.
Palantir.
Depending
Yeah.
on the magic flowing into it, depends on what it. Welcome back. Depends on what it is showing, or why it is showing. Also, but to use it is taxing.
So it's one of those things where it's probably best left to do it later and not now when we are in potential danger.
This seems like a me or a Mara item, so I'm gonna tuck it into my pack for now.
How are you going to go about picking it up?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. I am going to take one of my spare robes that I'm not using, since it's still in my pack. Throw it over it and wrap it up carefully so I don't touch it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually pretty smart. Yeah, just don't let it touch your bare skin.
I'm
Yeah.
asleep naked with it. And the mask.
You're really going to be seeing some oogity boogity shit then.
I'm gonna pop it in my mouth like a gumball.
Too big for you. Murgork probably could.
No, he wants to be like look like the characters from Ed and Eddie with their
Giant
jawbreakers.
jawbreakers. Oh, is it the jawbreaker?
Fucking, that's another show that I really enjoyed. All right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes.
Warhammer General.
Yes. Just like that.
Jawbreaker. Thank you.
Jesus.
Murgork would be able to smell colors if he did this.
Look over and it's gone. Murgork, where'd it go? Oh, I actually swallowed it. Is that a bad thing?
Suspiciously shaped fucking farseer stone shaped fucking thing in his neck. Like a cartoon character swallowed it.
We'd have to massage his neck like a dog, like when you're giving a dog a pill.
It'd be like
Who
when
wants it after he passes it?
it'd be like when Goku ate the
Got
fucking
it.
Dragon Ball in GT.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we all forgot about GT.
That scene was so great.
Nibbles doesn't seem to. He kind of sniffs around a little bit and just kind of sits back down.
So, since this was from my scent, there is a chance that my father has this either belonged to him or he came in contact with it at some point.
That's one hell of a kidney stone.
Or, the dog just found shit.
That could also be true, Astara. I'm not sure about Gwen's hypothesis, however. So the trail runs dead, finally. I don't know why I'm saying finally. We'll have to decipher what the fuck's going on with this stone sometime later. I have a feeling that this stone has the power to free our dragon friend.
I'm not thinking so, since he said that the thing holding him captive was above them, not below.
Oh, yeah, it was above. It wasn't below, it was above.
It was in the Temple of Cain.
I say we leave the Temple of Cain alone. Agreed.
Can I try to blow it up?
Oh, yeah.
Don't blow it up, that might also free him.
So, who's Cain? And why has he got a temple?
Cain is the bloody-handed god.
Well, you can wash that,
Not really.
Oh.
Yes, Cain is part of the elven pantheon, as they call it. I'm saying that like Idric isn't a fucking elf.
Well, you were raised by humans.
I was going to say, to be fair, he doesn't really refer to himself as one most of the time.
And to be fair, again, Cain is probably the most well-known god from the elf pantheon. So,
As they call it.
He's their god of war, and among other things, he's the god you don't want to piss off.
Do we have to keep wandering around here in this part of the ship?
Okay, this is the bottom floor, right?
Yes.
I gotta say, this is where we found the most shit, though.
I mean, we've kind of gotten what we need from this floor. Unless you guys want to do more exploring and potentially find more caches of hidden goods that are, possibly broken, then I say we go back up.
If that's what you want.
Should we go check on our spectral friend?
Oh, yes. We'll check on him on the way back up. Yes, and for now we are ignoring the Temple of Cain unless it poses a threat, but I doubt it will if we don't bother it.
It'll actually attack us?
Now, whatever's in the Temple of Cain may, that may be a problem, but as long as we don't bother going in there, then we're probably fine.
Okay.
Because it's someone or something holding that dragon down.
It will take y'all a while. Actually, let's see. Oh, kitty, you're in my way.
Ow.
Bulb.
That's a cat's job, is just to get in your way and be cute.
Actually, give me navigation rolls. You're in my way.
Nah.
See if you guys can figure out where the
Navigation.
Challenging.
Roll.
Holy shit.
Navigation.
That's a bad one.
Where's navigation at?
It
Don't
is.
tell me I'm gonna find it.
Apparently, it's on melee.
I know. So some of the places where they put skills on the fucking character sheet. Oh, you Star just rolled a 1.
What? So did Ultarath.
There it is. I found it. Doop.
So y'all know
Yeah,
where the crap
Ultarath
y'all are
also
going.
rolled a 1. What the fuck?
We got 2 1s on that fucking navigation roll.
So Idric has his thumb
And
up his ass.
12.
Actually, Idric has his thumb up his
No,
ass,
I
and he's slowly
failed.
working the rest of his hand up there with how bad my
99.
roll
Damn.
was.
Can I? Damn. This ain't gonna
very
work.
little
If I
middle
talk about.
ground on
Hold
this
up.
one.
I demand a reroll.
I cannot. I
I can't.
Mornoth's the
This
one
is
giving
not right.
Idric pointers on how to put his thumb up his ass.
Do I need to use fortune to reroll? Or
Yes.
just rerolling? Yes?
well,
Yes.
that's the thing. If everybody else knows where they're going, it should be
This
okay.
ain't right. I
Yeah.
can't get lost. It don't look good for me. And
We're
like my
just
whole
turning
job.
around the people that are turned the wrong way.
You're also like, have been in darkness
But I
in
haven't
a while,
activated.
so I know. But
This is not good.
you've
Please,
been
baby.
running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't waste a reroll.
Yeah, you don't
Yes.
have that many.
Several people are like, let's go in and we should. Ostara and Ultrath kind of looking around, kind of look at things, look at each other, kind of give a nod,
Like that way.
and they both point off in one direction.
And the rest of the people are like, "Damn, all right," because it's not often theirs to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've agreed on something. That's kind of odd.
Yeah, it's one of those concerns. Like,
But yeah, as long
that's
this is one of those roles where as long as one person gets it, we're probably good.
So we're not supposed to go that way, huh?
Oh.
Margot,
Nibbles.
you're looking at the wrong direction. Oh, but there's someone standing over there. That's more of those bodies. Oh. All right.
You not eat some.
No.
One thing he has. That's one thing he hasn't said while y'all have been down here. He just kind of looks at them and he's just like, maybe because he's actually gotten decent food, so he's gotten, spoiled as an ogre. If we did choose the dragon, could I eat him?
Sure.
Murgork, it would take you. It would even take you months to eat that thing.
No, about 2 weeks probably.
You know what? If Murder's eating the dragon, I'm going to try some.
I was gonna say I might want a taste of that one too.
That's what she said.
When else am I gonna get the opportunity to taste dragon?
Dragon sushi.
Seeing as most dragons have corruption to them, and actually being close to them actually causes corruption.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're Felix Jaeger.
Yeah, certain dragons cause
Then
corruption.
they just send you into roid rage.
Felix turns into the fucking Doomslayer whenever, or Doom Guy whenever there's a dragon nearby. It's so funny.
Is that because of magic enemies got?
His sword. He didn't realize it, but his sword is like magically attuned to kill dragons and hate dragons. And he doesn't learn this until Dragon Slayer.
Of course. All right, you guys will make your way back up, and with the rolls of those two, it's a very fast pace and very short trek to what is that? The forge. There we go. Sorry, brain shut off. Because you guys originally were following Gwen coming down through here, and so she's like, "Nope, back over here. Nope, back over here. Nope, hey, this is calling me here, and this is calling me there, and then you ended up with the dragon."
Thanks, Gwen.
You're welcome.
I'm sort of scared about the fact that you're still branded with the gift of that dragon, but it shouldn't. At least it won't cause us harm. Now that we understand it a little bit better.
And I've got some badass glow-in-the-dark tattoos.
And you guys can hear him still pounding away on metal as you get close to the room. And he is still singing away. And being, one of the only two sounds in here is kind of echoes through. Oh, hey, Good to see you kids again.
Oh, I've got a question for you.
Well, I'm doing good, lass. Yeah.
Lass, damn it.
He
I asked him
turned
how
to
he
us.
was doing.
Oh,
Yeah, he turned to Ostara and said, "I'm doing
Aw.
I
good."
thought he was calling
And then
Hydric a woman. I'm just so
That'd be
used
funny
to
for
it.
calling Hydric a woman.
Like, it's so ancient they didn't have elves at the time. Like, oh my god.
Nice.
No, I think the elves have been around as long as the dwarves.
That's
Well,
his first
depends.
one.
Depends on who you talk to.
They were the first two non-lizardmen species created by the old ones.
Hey, looks at Idric. Oi, what's up there?
Did you know about the dragon that is in the lower parts of this place?
I seem to remember telling you that I heard some of the men at one point talking about it.
He did? Yeah.
I mean, who's going to believe that we have a dragon on the ship?
Well,
Big ship.
Well, there certainly is a dragon on the ship, but he shouldn't be any harm to us. He's locked away in a
Keep looking
catacomb.
at you like, are you kidding me?
Well, he's a dragon. He's always harmed. That's what dragon's the most harmed to everybody.
Why didn't you just say things can't possibly get worse?
Yes, thank you.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm the guy
I feel
that
like jinxing it
could be
there.
raining.
We're indoors, thank God. But it will be raining when we go outside.
Yeah, it's been a quiet day, hasn't it?
Hey.
Uh,
Hey.
You
Hey.
said the Q word.
That's when there's a fucking like 120 car pile up on the highway.
Idric only had 2 days till retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too bad Mornath stabbed him 3 times.
He ran into my knife.
Okay,
He ran into my knife 10
10
times.
times.
Thank you.
GM, I
Yes.
need you to roll for channeling. I'm about to burn Boog alive.
No.
I'm not casting it on Idric. I am casting it at Boog.
Can I get a chancla? Just to throw at him?
Well, you can ship one to Lucy and one to Boog.
I was going to say, it's like, well, I could have Lucy's mom bless it and send it back.
I was about to say something like 1,000 times worse than what I said. I was gonna
I was going
say,
to say, for her to bless it, she's going to have to smack me with it first. Sorry, Boog.
I was about to say, well, he's been locked in there all this time. What's going to stop him from being locked in there longer?
That's probably.
Really? So, what are you folks up to now?
Taking a break for some fresh air.
I'm gonna go pick up a Dragon Slayer and bring him back.
Oh, that's awfully nice, yeah.
Get an opinion. Bring better bring a group of Dragon Slayers.
You only have one.
Exactly.
Okay, well, he needs to start training for about the next 3 weeks.
Dragon Slayer and War Dancers, and let's see them work together.
It might be worthwhile showing that this area should be off limits, just in case one of the other expedition groups decides to come down here and mess with the Temple of Cain.
Okay, no expedition group is going to pay attention to us saying it's off limits. They're gonna say, "Oh, there's treasure here. Let's go in."
Yeah, we might be better off not warning anybody.
Is there a
warn
Warhammer
our guys.
equivalent of danger?
Plague signs. We'll just put up signs of Nurgle.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that might
We've
attract
got some
some people though
lucky
you don't
numbers.
watch.
But those are people I can barbecue. Guilt-free.
Not if they release the dragon. No, we need to just go back and get the Dragon Slayer.
I'm inclined to agree.
Well,
And
yeah,
while
go
we're on
back
the
and
way
talk
back,
to
I can
him.
check out that orb.
We should at least tell our people to not to set foot in this place. Not that they would, but you know.
I was like, I don't think our people are as dumb as we are.
She may be onto something there.
I look at Ostera. I resemble that remark.
Yes, yes, you do.
Considering
I'm going
we
to
are
chat
all
with the dragon. What could possibly go wrong?
Hey,
Frederick's
we
just
didn't
leaning
get
against the
bodied
wall.
Actually,
Not yet.
I kind of want to know what
I was going to say
Belfadrick.
the day is still young.
I kind of want to know what Belfadrick's reaction was to Ostara saying that
What?
our people aren't as dumb as we are.
He just kind of shook his head.
He's been with us long enough to know that there is some credence to that.
We're dumb,
Yes,
but we're
I don't
lucky.
think he's been with us long enough to know that we are self-aware that much.
That too.
What was I gonna say? The question is, should we scout ahead farther past this ship, or should we go back?
We need to go get the Dragon Slayer first.
We may need more than the Dragon Slayer. But
Isn't the whole point of Dragon Slayers that they have to do it themselves?
no, they can accept help. They don't like it, but they but they can. And I hate to say this, but this dragon is probably at least 3 or 4 times bigger than the dragon that he slayed.
How do you know?
And I suspect there is a trick. I suspect that we can do some serious damage to this dragon without even attacking it directly.
You think this is some kind of illusion magic? Or something of the sort.
I believe it's empowered by the magma.
Oh, yeah, you got a little robot-y at the end of your sentence there.
I didn't hear a word.
I believe it's empowered by the magma core.
That is a valid point.
And I believe that is why it was actually scared of the axe that our friend Murgork carries. Because I believe that could do serious harm to the core. Because levy and ice magic is not something to be trifled with.
So I need to go back and stick it in the red glowy stuff.
I'm not sure what that would do.
Kislev ice magic would completely fuck over the magma. At least from my knowledge of the lore, the Kislev shit would overpower the...
Kislevian magic is some nasty shite.
The dwarf kind of looks up. Nighttime's coming soon.
Let's go. Let's get out of here before it gets dark.
Yes, let's get to the boat.
How did you know that? You can't see the skies from where you are. Because I can feel it. When darkness comes, there's a whole different feel to the boat. The ship.
Alright, time to go.
Yes, I think we should make haste to our ship.
You guys start up the stairs, and there's water kind of trickling down the stairs.
Rain.
And it is raining when you get up top. And like the morning when you got here, it's very difficult to see.
Oh, this does not bode well.
Fog.
Fog of war.
Frog of war.
I had some of those.
Ribbit.
I just want to like strip and take a shower.
You
Since it's
say
raining.
you want to strip and make a salad?
Take a shower.
Take a shower.
Yes, salads get me very excited. I have to strip when I do it.
Look, I'm
No.
sorry.
I don't know what to say to that.
Courtney, did you seriously say strip and take and make a salad?
It's a whole wood elf thing coming out of her. Okay.
Look
Getting
at the
back to
kale.
nature. Getting back to nature while you eat nature.
Oh,
Some
God.
good onion
I look at her. I look at her and kind of blush as I ask, "Do you often cook in the nude?"
So,
I wanna
20,
divulge
you've
my cooking
invented a new
ways.
fetish. I just want you to know that.
What, naked salads?
No, naked salad making. Not salad tossing, salad making.
Getting to the end of the ship, you don't see your ship.
Fuck me.
You don't see much of
can you make
anything.
Okay.
Murgort, can you make the foghorn sound?
He takes a deep breath and roars out with his foghorn sound.
Oh.
Sorry, it came from the other end. And a few seconds later, or a few minutes later, you will hear a gunshot.
And Murgort falls over dead.
No. Like, what?
Murgork, stop getting shot in the head.
Who the fuck has a gun on the ship?
You?
I'm not on the ship!
Well, we're about to be.
Some of the other guys have got pistols.
They better not have gotten fucking attacked by vampire coast fuckers.
Vampire coast fuckers.
A little while later,
Vampire ghost fuckers. Wow.
your ship will come in. It is kind of thumps up against the side of the big ship. They throw lines over to let y'all back on.
I'm gonna try jumping down.
Master Isaac, I would suggest you and your companions be quick about this.
Oh, why is that?
We've run across other ships. Yeah, that was a bad fall, Holly.
Alright, I'm gonna
They
try
Listen,
slam-
me, you shit.
Margorg just picks her up and dusts her off, and it's like, okay, let's go.
That doesn't look.
roll.
What were the nature of these ships? Were they imperial in nature, or were they? I don't even want to think about
Something
it.
else.
They were Imperial ships, so.
Were they Katarinas?
Somebody get out the little flag or whatever. That's like, did the flag look like this?
Yes, sir. It sure was.
There we go.
Oh, great! They know we were here.
That's Katarina.
It is.
Okay, so come back for that, and
They did look like some rough ships. There was 3 of them. We held them off, and they turned and headed north when the storm came in.
Oh, could you pull up the map of Lustria real quick?
I can.
Yes. Let me see where they're headed.
Okay.
Are they going north out to the sea or north along the coastline?
They're going more northwest.
They're going to the fucking mosquito swamps. If they go any farther, they come across the Amazons, and I don't want to be... Yeah, I don't want to fuck with the Amazons. Let's leave them alone.
You don't find anything about those in any of the books that I have.
They're
I know.
They're pretty nasty, very isolationist. They do not like people coming in their territory.
Okay.
Can I say something else?
You know, pretty much par for the course for the area of the world we're in.
Yeah,
Yes, Holly.
yeah, exactly.
What?
What was that, Holly?
Can I say something very off topic for a minute?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just found a pumpkin carving pattern for a check engine light.
Ugh. That's
I've
that is
actually seen someone who carved that. A check engine light, an oil light, and a dead battery light.
I just kind of want to stealth
And-
carve them, like make them and like just put them out at the mechanic place across the street. Which, by the way, we saw 4 or 5 Malinois puppies tonight, like puppies.
Aww,
Yeah, except they're running in the street.
no. Bad
Like
puppy
the
owner.
pack has increased.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. But yeah. Continue. Back to game.
Anyways. Alright, so...
Like I said, we need to get this dragon taken care of before someone
accidentally awakens it.
I'm not even saying accidentally. I'm saying less scrupulous releases it.
Yeah,
And that science is coming from me.
let's make it back home post haste. I'll explain everything.
Considering it doesn't look.
Actually,
Considering this thing already knows us and isn't exactly thrilled with us at this point, because it's probably figured out we're not going after the artifact or whatever in the temple. If it does get loose, it's going to come looking for us.
it might come straight to us.
Yeah, but Katarina's people, are they dumb enough to go onto a dark elf ship?
Yes.
Linwith kind of looks at
We
you.
were.
Well, yes. And we also showed the dragon what our flag looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gave the dragon a little bit
Well,
too much
we didn't.
information, Gwen.
Okay, how much dynamite do we have?
That is...
Dynamite's not going to do any good against it. It will just release it.
Can we sink the boat?
No, because you would have to pull it back out into the water, and pull it into water deep enough that it would sink.
Yeah, like what are we gonna fucking pull it out with?
We have nothing strong enough, big enough to pull it out with.
Our entire fleet couldn't even budget.
Not even like the strongest magic in the world could like lift it and put it in the water, unless it's like Lord Croak might be able to do it.
Reddit. Okay, anyway, moving along. We're heading back to the camp. Panicking.
Pardon, Master Adric. What's this post haste?
We have a potential cataclysmic problem on our hands involving a dragon.
Do they not know the meaning of the term, or do they want to know why?
They probably don't know the meaning of the term.
Immediately.
Yes.
Oh,
We need to be home yesterday. Like back at base.
He kind of looks at Gwen and Amara. The ship captain kind of looks at the two of them.
Dragon.
Is that something that the two of you can do?
She just means we need to get there as fast as we can.
No, she
Not
means
You can do that.
No, she means like the person means like, can you use magic to get us there faster?
That magic I haven't learned.
Any wind to push the sails faster?
Margork, turn
Not-
around and put your butt to the sails.
I knew that was
Not.
coming.
That's not something I've learned, unfortunately.
All I could do is blow the ship up. That's not helpful.
No, it's not. Let's not do that.
But either way, yes, as fast as possible. And I sit down and explain the situation with the dragon.
The meaning of the word haste, Shadowfax.
Hey, they whip the ship back around and start heading back towards home.
It is good information that they found out that Katarina's goons are around here.
Hearing Edward say the word goons is uncomfortable.
I mean, I didn't say it was good news. I said it was good information.
Adric.
Yes.
I would suggest a small bonus for the crews for fighting off those ships.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm just happy we won't have to pay the Dragon Slayer.
Hey, if he can do it, I'll pay him myself.
He does have. There are, that group does have their own, for lack of a better term, legion. I can't think of guard grouping. I can't think. Obviously.
You know what? That actually brings up a good point. It might be worthwhile to make this a cooperative effort. Maybe not bring a large team in there, but bring, I would say, like, double our numbers, maybe?
I mean, we got to figure out who's got magic weapons.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we don't have the means to, like, bring an army with us, because they wouldn't even be able to hit him.
And like, because Gwen's not going to be any good at making magic weapons this time. Murgork definitely needs to be in on it.
Shit, Murgork's got 2 different sets of magical weapons.
It's that axe that he needs to be using.
Yes.
The only magic item I've got is the sword. I don't know. Does the arquebus doesn't count as magic, does it, Lou?
Mm-mm.
Doesn't the round count?
Nope.
The ammo?
Not against him.
I do have the Axie infused powder.
That's fire magic against a fire guy.
Yep.
Okay.
That was a good question, though.
But that sword does count as magic, yes?
Yep.
Although, would it be useful because it has a tiny bit of Axie to it?
Yeah, it still would.
Or will he just would he just negate the extra damage the Axie gives and still take the regular damage from the other magic?
Oh, you take the damage from the rest of it. Not. Oh, it only does like 1 point of fire, right, Holly?
The sword?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm popping it up here. All it says is non-magical armor gives no benefits. It's shadowed. It doesn't say anything about fire.
That's what I forgot. Yeah, when I originally had said it, it actually does 1 point of fire damage. It's an additional point.
How do I fix that?
Let me grab your character.
Okay,
Stara.
Max just did a fart that smelled like a dirty diaper.
Oof. Always hate it when he does that.
Thank you for
It
sharing.
wasn't his normal fart. It was like dirty baby diaper.
But yes, we must make it back post haste.
There we go.
Plus 1 point of fire damage.
Amara has a few spells.
I just saw your Twitter, not your Twitter, your Discord status.
Starcrossed, she can, while the spell's active, she can spend fortune points to force the opponent to reroll tests.
Ooh.
And fate point. And she's got the first, second, and third portent of a mole. The first one gives a +1 fortune point. For every +2 SL, gain another one. That has to be done, used by the end of the duration or lost. The second one gives +SL fortune points. And the third one gives fate points. If a fate point, gain +1 fate point is not used by the end of the duration. Of course, that's a CL of 12, too.
Wow.
Yeah, but none of her other spells. She doesn't have any other spells that are going to be useful.
Well, I have one spell that would be useful in this fight.
What's that?
Healing?
Cauterize.
I was gonna say.
Everyone's gonna come out of this looking like the fucking Toxic Avenger if that's their only form of healing.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that remembers that movie.
They need to put out the fucking new one.
No, they don't need to redo that. They've redone everything else. They don't need to redo that.
They've already remade it. The movie's done. No studio wants to put it out. I'm not even joking. The movie's been done since 2022.
Yep.
That's fucked.
It is early morning by the time the ship gets back.
By the way, once we're rolling, I do take my shower on deck.
Okay.
While also making a salad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make that salad.
Shower salad. That's one way to make sure your vegetables are clean.
Yeah.
You know, corn cobs make good loofahs.
Mm.
I was scared of how that sentence was gonna go.
Yep.
Well, they were a thing in a lot of outhouses, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys will pull into the docks. The admiral will be standing there waiting for y'all.
I disembark while eating my salad.
That's right, Drake.
If we keep 20 minutes, I might not sleep.
Look,
Yay!
yep.
I hope all has gone well.
For the most part, we did end up finding some of Katarina's ships. But
We're just all gonna side-eye him, because what the heck? That was a walking place of nightmares. And we got a flashlight.
We do need to discuss. We do need to discuss something. Post haste. I don't know why I keep saying post haste.
What year is this? What's this vocabulary?
Because he's been hit in the head a couple times
Oh, okay.
in game.
Captain, Admiral.
He wants that
Yes.
post quite.
Yes, Mr. Star.
Is the Dragon Slayer in residence right now?
Believe so.
Cool.
He just kind of gives you this look like,
Oh shit! We just very indirectly explained to him what's happening.
I just said I want to talk to the Dragon Slayer.
And we come back, and it was like, "Oh, we need to
Let's
talk to
see.
you about something." And it's just like, "Is the Dragon Slayer here?"
I mean, he's not stupid.
Murgork is.
Mhm.
Why does this guy want to play dragon?
Uh-oh. Who lose? Oh, just oh.
Oh, just trolling. Wow.
All right,
I thought it was
so
a member of the team.
we must arrange a meeting between you and the Dragon Slayer must come along as well. Do you happen to know anybody?
Gotta pee.
Thank you, Trolley, for saying that you have to piss over text to speech in the middle of my sentence.
Do you happen to know?
Do you know of anyone here that has any personal weapons that are magical?
A few. Not something I've, not
Okay.
my business to be poking about the men's business.
Fair enough. You're right. I should have thought about that.
I got a tinkle too.
Yes. Yes, we must have a meeting. Explain the situation.
We're moving into
I'll
the
go.
fort while we're talking, right?
Strip and make a
Yes,
sandwich
yes.
with your
Go up
ass
the stairs,
cheeks.
moving towards the fort.
We don't want.
I will go arrange. With the officers.
Yes. We bringing up dragons may cause a panic. That's why I'm.
No way.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna walk and talk and then gather everybody and do the meeting. And not
When
make
he
a big
says officers, who is he talking about? Sorry, I just completely talked over you.
About 15 minutes later, all quote unquote officers are
Luke.
what?
When he says officers, who is he talking about?
The Dragon Slayer, the head dwarf.
Okay.
I think there's no, that guy is the head of y'all's. There's a couple mercenary companies and the commanders of those.
Right. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just our people and he was including the other group too. That's all.
Nope. You guys there, the Dragon Slayer comes in, mug in hand, sits down, props his feet up.
All right, is everyone gathered?
No.
I mean, I guess Lucy's technically not here because he said he had to tinkle.
No, I'm holding it. I can hold it for about another hour and a half.
Or not, and not get a UTI.
You don't need a
Oh no,
UTI.
I meant
You
Why
don't
don't we all
need a
just-
UTI on top of everything else you're dealing with.
meh.
Why don't we all take a quick break
Yeah.
before we get into this?
Yep, I'll pay.
Okay.
Because I could pee too.
I could turn off the suspenseful music.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Fuck me. That jump scare might actually give me heart palpitations.
It was at 30 seconds. I was watching it time down. Did that thing make a noise?
Yes. It's because it's from Build-A-Bear. I'm ashamed at how much money I spent to Build-A-Bear on the trip. Between the thing I got for myself, which is this Soy Coco, and the Grogu I got for my mom, it was like $150.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. I know, you can spend a lot more in Build-A-Bear than that, but like, that was half of my money for the trip. In one place.
Oh, you should have brought more money.
It doesn't help that I had to get the fucking Guy Fieri shirt for him.
Well, yeah.
The Guy Fieri shirt is the whole reason I went with Soy Coco, because that's just perfect.
I thought you had got one for Trolley for a second.
Was it Mom bought me a Dungeons and Diners, Dragons and Dives T-shirt, and it's an old D&D module front with a fighter and a shield with a sword going up against a dragon. The dragon's got a Guy Fieri haircut, and the fighter has got a pizza instead of a shield, and it's this Escape from Flavortown.
Wow.
Of course it is. Got holes in it now, started to come apart, so I've had to set it aside.
Aww. No, it's more of a memento than anything, huh?
Yep. One of these days, I'm just gonna like pull them all out and see if we can make a quilt of them.
This is the shirt he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yes,
that on TeePublic.
Yep,
that is the shirt.
Oh, it's not. You can get every now and then they'll sell them for like $16. So you could potentially replace that for
they have
affordable.
a tie-dye version that you can't fucking read.
Yeah, that's TeePublic. They'll let you screw up your shirt if you so choose.
Nice.
You have to do red because that was the color of that book, if I remember correctly.
Yep, actually, it was the color of the box set. My shirt was in purple.
I don't know why I just did a fucking Cartman voice for that. I apologize.
Screw you guys. I'm getting home.
There is a guy out there who does videos of Cartman singing all kinds of different songs. He does a good job of it too. And Steve, did you notice that I actually found you in the video?
Yeah, I saw that. I failed at my Where's Waldo.
Yep. It shows the back of your head because you're the only one that was wearing a fedora. It was just weird though, because I listen to YouTube music on the way to get Marcus in the morning, or when I'm like going back and forth to work, and it pops up on the center console the different what the next song is, and it said mine and Holly's name, and I'm just like, wait, what? when the music starts playing, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And so when I stopped because there was traffic, I'm sitting there and I look down at it. I'm like, those are our wedding pictures. Nice. Where is that coming from? And it just happened to be on my list somewhere, so it's kind of cool.
And someone found Waldo.
Where's my new favorite fidget toy? There it is.
Is that what you're calling it nowadays?
Yeah.
As he's reaching down. What is that?
It's an old brownie
Boog
can.
likes to take bendy straws to bathrooms
Okay.
because he likes the taste of piss.
Thank you, Trolley.
And like I said, thank you for telling me about that, because that made something in one of the games I'm playing make a lot more sense.
Yep. This particular model was made 100 years ago.
Damn. Holly has taken the dog out. She says, "Go ahead and go without her because she really isn't needed."
Fair enough.
This,
Put the music back up. All right. So,
Meeting time.
I gather you all here.
Trolling.
I gather you all here because there is a danger to not just our expedition, but to all of the expeditions that is present.
Did you fuck something up then? That's what you're trying to say.
No. If only.
He didn't. Technically, I did.
So, we found a Black Ark ship. But that's not, believe it or not, that's not the most interesting thing, besides the fact that it was beached.
I was like, everyone is quiet with that look like you're a dumb fuck. And they all look like they're about to run out and start giving orders.
Oh, it was no, it was beached. It was completely abandoned.
Completely?
So you're telling us that that a Black Ark was beached and completely abandoned.
Aside from one thing that was there, we found quite a large dragon nested within the depths of the ship.
Or trapped.
Yes, trapped.
Potato.
No, there's a difference between nested and trapped. If it's nested, then I'd have to ask if you dumb fucks woke it up. But since it's trapped, I have to ask, did you dumb fucks untrap it?
We did not untrap it, thankfully. However, we have a feeling that Katarina and her crew may come across it and make a deal with the dragon. Because
who's dumb enough to make a deal with a fucking dragon? That's just stupid.
You would be surprised. But the problem here is that Katarina's group knows about the Black Ark, and I have a feeling that they'll try to explore it like we did, and they'll come across the dragon like we did, and I have a feeling that they will try to use its destructive powers against us. And against all the other expeditions. And
So,
I'll let you say it. I'll let you the guy talk.
When you say dragon, what are we talking about?
How should I describe the size of this thing?
It was pretty big. But he's bigger than me.
Oh,
It
Murgork.
probably takes poops bigger than Murgork.
From the text that I've read in the past about dragons, this one is quite larger than any other dragon that I've heard of. Not that I'm an expert in the field or anything.
Damn. It's trapped there.
It is trapped there, but due to Katarina's hubris, I shall say, it may become untrapped and come after us.
Hang on just a second. So what?
Well, Trolley's made a request.
Cast
Lou,
Fireball.
I need to roll for channeling and then burning fire, and then cast Flaming Head.
Like I said, swish some rubbing alcohol in your mouth. I'll give you Flaming Head.
Oh.
So, why didn't Torchy here take care of it?
It is a fire elemental dragon, as far as we can tell. As far as we can tell, it's basically confirmed at this point.
So, there's no use. You don't have anything in your little bag of tricks that you can use, any. Looking at the mages, Amora's like, not really, sort of, but not really.
What we do know...
I could make it stronger.
No.
Imagine if you gave an isopropyl alcohol blowjob, but you got abrasions on your dick. Yeah, that was the joke, Trolley.
Oh.
Anyways.
What the fuck?
I know, right, Holly?
What?
Holly's like, what
I
I just
know,
walked
right?
back into?
I don't even...
Anyways.
I don't know what happened, man.
Anyways. We do know... We do know from experience with other creatures such as this that magical weapons can damage it. And we also have a potential ace in the hole if we were to combat it. And I point to Murgork, and I ask him to bring the axe out.
He pulls his axe out. Oh, is it what you're supposed to do?
Yes.
Makes it all splendid, like.
Yes, thank you, Murgork. See, we may actually be able to fell the dragon with this, but Murgork can't do it alone.
The dwarf kind of looks over at Altarath and Belfadric. What do the two of you think?
I don't think it is a fool's errand to pick a fight with a creature this strong and this cunning, but if we leave it be and it gets loose, it will come looking for us, I suspect.
I mean, I've killed a dragon before, but I don't think it was anywhere as big as you're talking.
There is a possibility that its size and power are amplified by the magma core that we found nearby. And if it can be eliminated, it might bring a little more parity to the fight.
Yes, and that is the ace in the hole in question.
There's a strong possibility that the Kislevian magic on the axe that Murgork carries would be able to deal with that.
But then we have to keep it busy for him to be duality.
And then there's that.
Mind you, now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to run from a fight, but there is such a thing as being dumb.
Yes, you don't wish for death, you wish for glorious death.
Oi.
There's a large distinction between the two. Ugh. But yes, if we bring along anybody here that has magical weapons, we may actually be able to hold it off while the magma core is destroyed, and then using the magical weapons, we may be able to fell it once it's been weakened.
there's a few issues with this. First and foremost, 99% of these boys have never seen a dragon. And that alone could possibly, we could lose a good portion of them just from that.
You do bring up a good point.
Dragons tend to, I don't know, make folks piss their pants and run, or just faint outright.
Oh yes, don't worry. I intended the force that we bring with us to be small. Well, relatively. No sense losing the lot of us if things do go bad.
Oi. Well,
so are you in?
he looks over at the other commander who kind of shakes his head. I don't know. It sounds like we've got all the aces we need, don't it? I think we're gonna need a bit of time. Maybe see if we can get the smiths to pound out a few more items that might be useful.
Oh yes, definitely. Yes, without question.
I'm concerned about bringing a whole lot of folks in there to fight this thing.
Yes, I agree. Yes, it'd be a little bit too much to bring like a whole militia or anything like that. We have to find willing volunteers. Not only that, willing volunteers that won't piss their pants once they see it.
I know my companion here. He likes. He wouldn't mind going after the dragon, but is there any way that we could, I don't know, pull in these lizard folk? See if they would go after it.
To be fair,
some of them help it.
It is their problem as well. That might be worth looking into.
Do we have somebody to communicate with them decently?
I mean, we're friends with. I wouldn't say friends, but we're on friendly terms with the ones that are near us, at least.
Okay, so do we have an artist? We can get some pictures drawn.
We do have an artist. Or
if
you do
there
have
are any of you, hold on, I'm gonna try my luck at this. I doubt it'll play out. If there's any of you lizard folks hiding in the room with us, would you please make yourself known?
Do you have a Ouija board or something?
No, there's
no, but there are some
chameleons have been tracking us.
Oh,
when it comes to, sorry,
Murgurk is looking in pouches.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to chameleon skinks, literally nobody else in the Warhammer world is better at stealth than them, because chameleon skinks can like turn like predator levels of invisible.
One second.
And they can go days without food or water.
jeez.
I don't have any in my pockets. Was I supposed to?
No, we were just checking.
Yes, if there was any in the room, I guess we'll hear back relatively soon.
Week, week.
The Admiral's kind of looking around. Well, until we're communicated, we have received messages from them what is our course of action?
Strategy and practice.
All right.
Figuring out the weaknesses that we should be aiming towards.
Yes, a bit of study would be a lot of help.
Plan of attack.
We have like an outline of a plan at least, but we need to finalize it. What else? We have to find we have to find people that are willing to go with us. That like, sure, I could pay, like, if I paid some random like fucking like Steve Dorr 1,000 gold to go with us to fight this dragon, then he might do it, but he might shit his pants when he walks into the room.
I don't think they would. Most common folk would not go anywhere to deal with anything that dealt with a dragon.
Yeah, we need to find like willing volunteers.
You guys are acting like we've got a shit ton of time.
Belfadric kind of looks at y'all. We could give ourselves more time if we bring more of the ships out there and hunt her down. This woman that you keep, was it Katarina?
Mm-hmm.
Hunt down her people. I don't know how much you have to spare, but if you don't want anybody getting to the ship, you could stop them.
It might be worthwhile to have.
If nothing else, we could set up a blockade.
It might be worth it. Because I have a feeling that they'll be snooping around that place.
Yeah, because they already know we were there, and they want to know what we were up to.
Mm-hmm. It might be worth setting people up there and, creating checkpoints.
Everyone looks at you, and also it's a black arc. The thought process of being able to board a black arc and not deal with the dark elves therein probably be high on a lot of people's curiosity.
Oh yes, definitely. But yes. I wholeheartedly agree. We'll send some people down the coast to blockade it. It'll at least buy us some time. It won't be foolproof, but yes, it'll buy us some time.
I will go and deal with that right away.
Okay.
Admiral stands up, gives you a quick salute. Yes, ma'am.
No, sorry. I would look at the dwarves. Do y'all have clerics amongst your people?
I know the group that you brought from the little tower didn't have a priest with them. They had surgeons.
Do you want me to give a lore perspective on this?
I'm just looking for someone who can do a dwarven funeral.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, because the body that y'all brought back. Yep.
I was like, if we even have a dwarven captain, he could probably at least get something.
I mean, the commander might be able to do it if they don't have any clerics with them.
I could definitely do that. You found a fallen brother.
Yeah, he'd been a slave on the Black Ark. And, let's say is still around in spirit.
Are you saying there's a dwarven ghost upon that thing?
Yes. Still smithing away.
Quite odd.
We
Interesting.
told him we'd give his body a proper burial.
All right then. All right, so you go talk to the Smiths, and I'll see about. Do you have the body with you? Well, you probably don't have it with you, but
It's on the ship that we came in on.
well, go get it. We've got our own little graveyard we've got set up, so you bring it there. I'll meet you there. All right, I'll go talk to the Smiths, and we'll see what we can do. Might be able to forge up something that help hold the bastard down more.
Ooh. This sounds like a... Yeah, I wish I would have had time to mess with my character sheet.
Why?
Because I could actually take the spell that would let me enchant a forge to wear anything forged on it, while for the duration of the spell is an enchanted item.
I mean, how many experience points do you have?
I have a lot. Can you check for me?
Go in.
No,
Go
here's the problem. Would the enchantment be anything fire related, or is this just a generic?
I think it's actually the Smith. I have how much?
1,495.
Oh yeah, I can
up to
definitely
me.
take another spell then. And I think I still have one spell slot open from the last batch I bought.
A lot of the smithing, a lot of the enchanting has to deal with where it is. And for, ASCII infused weapons, you're looking at a honest to God dwarven forge, heart of the mountain, close to the volcano type of thing.
Okay.
You want something with, what was it, jade magic? Is it death magic?
Mm-hmm.
No, amethyst.
Oh yeah, that's amethyst.
Amethyst, thank you. You want to
Jade is nature and healing magic.
Right, there you go. You want to be smithing something close to a graveyard or that kind of thing. Yeah, it's looking into the whole magic item thing. It is very subjective to where, and at what your frame of mind is when you're smithing things.
Where are we again?
So what would you say would be the element if
You guys are really sorry. You guys are really in the heart of the heart of nature, heart of jungle. So heart in the heart of the jungle, but you'll be dealing with the life magic and excuse me. There's water magic, right?
I can't remember. I think that might actually go with the jade magic.
It sort of goes with jade, yeah, because
Okay.
they have at least one of their spells is a waterfall spell.
Where is our camp again?
Your
Where's
camp
our fort?
is
Oh yeah,
right
it is
there.
It's on the river.
Shift right there.
Where?
Yeah.
River
Okay,
Cerveza.
careful. Thank you.
You see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it would be a trek, but we could go up into the mountains and do a forge up there for more ice magic.
Ooh.
I think the Keslevians are the only ones that know how to do the ice magic. Am I wrong about that?
Yep. And on
Okay.
top of that, it's like royalty.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just
Excited?
saying, if it depends on the on the environment, if we were up in the mountains, it would either be earth or frost.
Kislev magic is almost in its own category.
So
But-
basically, any type of enchantment that isn't ASCII based would be helpful against the dragon at this point.
Yeah. I do agree with the reasoning. I would say...
Yeah.
Water?
We should probably do something that won't add fuel to the fire, even if it's not actually fire.
Mm.
So nature might not be our best course of action unless it's like water focused.
So set up a forge. So a forge that's close to the beach, then, or close to the river,
or close to the graveyard.
Oh yeah, or the graveyard.
I mean, death magic kind of fucks over everyone, so...
That have a backlash?
Well, I know one spell that would do some tremendous damage to this thing from the Purple College, or the Amethyst College, but we don't really have an Amethyst Wizard here.
We have a wizard that'll become one eventually, but...
What spell is that, Dave?
The Purple Sphere of Xarius.
What's that do? I'm curious.
The Purple Sphere of Xarius, any target it touches, it crystallizes.
Ooh.
That sounds nasty on just about everyone.
Nasty on every bun?
Yeah.
It did sound like I said that, didn't it?
Yeah. Like buns?
Like,
I think I was
what
trying to
You
say
wouldn't want
everybody
your
and
buns to
everyone
touch
in
it.
one word.
Mm.
It is a very, very, very nasty spell.
Oh. I wish I could. I wish I had access to the book right now, because I know there's a couple of other spells that I can do that are actually more stat buffing type spells that aren't directly going to give fire to him, but I can't remember what they are.
Is it in the basic book?
I think so. Most of the spells that I would need are in both the basic and the Winds of Magic.
Oh, I don't have the Winds of Magic one.
I mean, they're in both books. Like literally, they are in one and the other.
Okay.
Not separated,
Yep.
but
Magic.
Double printed.
Yeah.
Second
The Amber
sight.
Sphere and the Crest of Lanith, Laniph. One's amber magic and the other's purple. But the purple one, you reach out your hand, it appears withered, even skeletal, drawing in shayish from the target's corpse, from your target corpus. The counts as magic missile, and damage is +6. Ignores toughness bonus and armor points. For every 2 wounds inflicted, you may recover 1 wound. And the amber spear, you hurl a spear of pure war in a straight line. This is a magic missile. Damage is +12. Strikes the first creature in its path, ignoring AP from armor made from leather and fur. The target suffers any wounds. It also inflicts 1 bleed condition, after which the spear continues on its path, striking every target in the same manner, but at -1 damage each time. They're a couple of nasty spells, but...
I'm sorry, it's the Purple Sun of Xarius.
Is that in the Winds of Magic book?
Oh, no, it's an older spell. I don't know that it's actually available anymore.
Let's see. What about Flaming
in the
Heart?
in the Age of Sigmar,
What's
it's
that?
called
Oh,
the
sorry.
Purple Sun of Shayish.
Blah blah blah. Allies affected lose all broken and fatigue conditions. They gain drilled, fearless, and stout-hearted talent while the spell is in effect.
What is that?
Flaming hearts.
That's a fire spell that, actually, I think, Amara has flaming hearts.
Ooh.
Audio? Audio's fucked? What do you mean audio's fucked?
I mean, yeah, the audio is coming through like choppy, like it does during movies.
It might not be your audio. It might be whatever the background music is.
No, it's like the whole audio.
Lewis speaking a robot.
Go.
All right, say something.
That was the only thing I could find.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, wow.
Okay, I think it's fixed now. I just had to completely reset the application audio thing.
Dark magic. Nope, definitely don't want that.
It cleared up after you said it. I can't do anything about that. That's okay, but yes.
Okay, so
Check Warhammer General.
Okay.
What if I don't want to?
Purple Son of Shyish. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what they're calling it in Age of Sigmar.
oh Lord.
Wow.
Right there, Tank?
That has a model, actually.
Correction, Aaron.
I've seen this.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar with this. Yeah, it literally sucks the life force out of everybody it's near and turns them into like a crystal sculpture of what they used to be.
That's neat.
It's basically a spell you point in the direction you want it to go and you get the hell out of the way.
It's kind of like the booby trap that the gold mage had in his house, but actually projectile based.
Mm-hmm.
And the bad thing is that if I remember correctly, those things keep going until like either the magic runs out or you use like some sort of like very strong binding spell on it.
Yeah, they can be disassembled, but it requires some effort.
So yeah, thank goodness that wasn't in the trap. That was that'd be bad. It'd be really bad.
But yeah, Tank, when you were looking through the stuff, did you see the one about the forge? Or no?
Okay. I was just looking in the fire section.
Yeah, that's what it would have been under.
I did not. So it must be in that
and that
Winds of
one
Magic book.
Damn.
Let's see. Let me double check again, but it's like it, unless there's some sort of like thing outside of it. Let's see. Forge of Shaman.
Yeah, that's it.
It is a lore of metal spell.
Oh,
Are you allowed to use that, or?
Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of then.
Well, I didn't see anything else.
Oh, we had some drop from network frames. That might have been where the audio got fucked up.
That
Yeah,
sounds
like-
about likely.
So yeah, that's a good question. It's like, who can use that lore of metal?
That would be gold mages.
I was gonna say
Yay!
it's a metal spell, so
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
Let's see. Where did I put my other book?
Mara does say she has a few
There it is.
other spells that might be useful. But they're going to be kind of those that are they're big and nasty type of things.
Oh, could you pull up
Ooh.
the room that the dragon's in?
I can.
We need to draw that for our commanders, because as I said, we're gonna make a plan, then it's gonna be quick. We need to, I don't know, not stick our dick in a blender.
Yeah, the most important parts of this mission are going to happen in like the first 30 seconds. So, yeah, we need to formulate. Okay, so where was the magma core in here? Was it right in the middle? Oh, it's over there.
no, it's to the
Yep.
left.
So he said, this is the entrance to the room. We need to find a way to get Murgork all the way to this other side.
So where was the core? Is that this big ball?
Yep,
Yeah.
at the back of the room.
Sorry, I had to reload.
We're going to be doing some Beach of Normandy shit.
Work him around the lower side of the chamber and make his way over there. There is some cover that can be had, and as long as we can keep him focused on something other than Murgork, he might have a chance.
You guys do know there are two other ways in, but when Gwen brought you there, Gwen brought you through
One on the right.
this opening. Right.
Okay, I have to bring this point up. How do we keep Murgork focused?
Oh, we're sending someone with Murgork. That's no question.
Okay.
That, and once
I
it
was
gets
gonna
into
say-
a fight, he tends to stay focused when he's given a task.
I was going to
Usually.
say, given the fact that I'm of little use besides, potential support magic and, useless stabbing, I'd probably be best to go with Murgork as kind of, support for him.
Plus, Murgork is the one I would feel safest around in this scenario.
Honestly, Gwen, considering you were the one who talked with it the first time, you'd probably be our best spokesman.
Oh, try talking to it to keep it distracted until we have to fight?
Basically, yeah.
Should we have people coming from all the entrances?
Well, the only
wouldn't be a
downside
bad
to
idea.
this, the only downside to that is this dragons have keen senses to begin with.
Yeah.
If we start snooping around to find other ways into the chamber, he's probably going to start going, there's something going on here. There's more life moving around in this place than I've seen in, quite a long time. And they seem to be scouting the entrances to my chamber. I wonder why that is.
So we should all just come one way and not be, not try to surprise it, because it'll know there's something up.
I love the idea of the multiple entrances, but I just don't think we could pull it off.
I see one way to potentially make that work, but it requires us to bring more people and put more people in danger just to have more people just roaming around the ship, not necessarily in that area. To make them think that we brought people to loot the ship.
The bad thing is I think chameleon skinks could probably sneak into the side entrances without getting caught. I know they have keen senses, but, chameleon skink might be able to pull it off.
Except for the fact he might smell them.
That is true. We might be able to smell
Sniff,
them.
sniff, sniff.
I have another thought.
Okay.
Us coming back down to talk and not having gotten the item, he's gonna be on his guard anyway. He's gonna be like, okay, this is not.
Unless we make him think we're doing it out of a sense of greed, as in what's in it for us once we set you free, because we know what you're going to do. I mean, dragons definitely understand that.
Would a dragon?
Hold on. All right, Holly. Try talking again. I know.
Yeah.
Because I know that yours started breaking up and roboting.
I still think Murgork needs to be in an entrance closer to the core.
Okay. So get Murgork here. I put that on the map. Let's see. The only information we know is that he seemed to favor going up to the north side of the room. Whenever he favored this side, but our sample size is 1. We need to get Murgork in through an entrance as close to the core as possible. That Murgork might, you know what? Like Dave brought up a good point, but I think that what you're saying is definitely true. We should. Murgork should probably be coming from down here.
I agree. It makes sense, but again, it's one of those things we're going to have to be careful because we start rummaging around too much.
Do we have anyone with us that is Murgork's size?
We have a group of ogres.
We could make it a 50. We don't have any ogres with magical weapons. Is the problem?
The problem is
he could loan them to his gauntlets.
Hang on, that group of ogres was on the wolf ship that y'all sent back.
That went back.
Fuck my ass. Okay.
You found a dwarf with some bugmans?
What was that, Holly?
This is not the time, Idric.
Yeah.
But yes, we could the problem is if we had a Skinks with a Croxagore on the other side, yes, that would be as big as Murgork, but the dragon would be able to sense that there's 2 people and not just 1.
Okay, here's a dumb thought.
Hey, you guys are plus 60 to hit him.
But
hitting him's not the problem.
Taking him up hurt is the problem.
Yeah, but my dumb thought is
It only takes 1 hit.
I was able to.
I don't have to get close.
What were you trying to say, Luce?
What I was trying to say is I got us down there by following, a trail of magic. In theory, would I be able to use that same method to find a different entrance?
He guided you down there. Or actually, she guided you down there.
Oh, her
yes.
then, not him.
Oh, I know how to fix this then. We just need a donkey.
Cute.
Eat this donkey.
But no.
Oh wait, you're talking Shrek. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah.
I just came back from a Shrek themed wedding and I didn't catch it.
Wow, you are. That's sad.
By the way, I need to ask permission of the newlywed couple. I might post that to the Discord because it's on Facebook Live. And I was in
I
it.
need to run the restroom real quick. Like, I'll be right back.
All right, my dumb questions. Let's see. Siege weaponry. I know it's like it'd be kindling, but
I was going to say that presents a whole host of new problems.
Do you
Right,
have any
logistics.
magical siege weapons?
I am a magical siege weapon.
That can do absolutely nothing to the current target.
Shrek themed wedding. How did I miss this? Well, I haven't posted it, but yeah, the wedding I went to is very, very Shrek themed. The bride even wore. Well, this was okay. She wore a normal wedding gown at first, but she eventually, after like the ceremony, she changed into a fucking Fiona dress, and it was so cute.
Aww.
The wedding was very scuffed, but it all worked out in the end.
That's good.
Oh.
Who'd we lose this time?
Is 20 still asleep?
Yes.
Probably.
Do we know if her earphones are in?
Oh god.
No.
Let me ask.
You're hurting everyone else in here by playing the fucking Windows startup sounds.
That's not. I don't have that one. I mean, I can just mute you all. It's fine. Definitely.
He has too much power. Where is the stupid thing? I had a funny picture that would have gone along perfect with this, but no. I guess I already probably deleted it.
Bugs are back. All right, I'll give you 10 seconds to mute me.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm muting it.
I'm not gonna make it. THX.
Me muting that didn't work.
Damn.
So everyone on stream heard that, but it was also kind of quiet, so...
Yeah, I think I turned it down.
And I forgot, I'm using the phone.
All right.
Soundboard is very quiet on my phone.
Okay, so... Yeah, we need to get Murgork to where he has to walk the least distance as possible, even if the dragon can detect where he is.
Sounds like it worked.
I think a dragon slayer jumping in this fucker's face is enough of a distraction.
Probably.
Yeah.
wouldn't hurt.
GM's not here to answer the question, but the other more experienced guys. You're back.
I just got here.
Okay. So, guys, here's a thought. Like you were mentioning, having me talk to the dragon for, greed purposes. Would a dragon have any abilities that it could teach me?
No. It's not worth it.
No. I'm not actually going to try to learn anything from the dragon, but I'm asking, would there be any abilities that it could teach me that I could, use as a way of trying to distract it by asking it about it,
I mean, you've already accepted one gift from it, so...
Yeah, like I'm not actually trying to learn anything from it. I'm going to use negotiation. I'm going to try to negotiate with it to learn more abilities that I'm not actually going to learn because we're going to be killing it.
Hang on. Go ahead.
Yeah, Murgork entrance? Question mark?
We have lost a few people.
Oh, he moved 20 into the movie night channel and played the sound at max volume.
Oh no.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Yes, Murgork entrance? Question mark. Let me see.
Where?
I put it at the bottom of the thing, right there. I put the text in green, thinking it was gonna help, but let's make the border transparent. Murgork entrance? Question mark. See it. Murgork would start there. We would enter in. Like, the dragon's going to be aware that Murgork is there, but that's not the goal of doing that.
He might just think Dumb Ogre got lost.
Not only that, but what matters here is that when Murgork is outside of the room, he's not in danger of being roasted by the dragon. This gives him the least running distance. Instead of having to go across the entire room, Murgork can hide behind these pillars and then eventually get up here.
Let's see, how long of a run is it? Because it might be a run that he could do in 1 or 2 turns.
That's a good point. Wouldn't Murgork be able to make
He
that
can
in
run
one
like
stride?
twice as far as
Let's see what that boy's movement is. Run of 24. So, it's on feet. Hold on. What?
Say, could he use the belt of bounce that Boog wears as a wrist strap and get the benefit?
Bro.
I may have just broken Murgork.
We'd have to teach him how to use it. Because it's one thing for Idric's like small body and frame to be zipping around, but Murgork might hurt himself.
Dude, teach him how to use that while freaking holding the axe out to the side.
Is only 20, basically 20 squares.
So Murgork
And
could
his
make
movement's
that.
24.
He could make that without even needing my belt.
Yep.
Insurance wouldn't hurt, though.
Alright, what else? Should we have someone else come through this entrance?
Dragon Slayer.
That might be
What's
where
that burning smell?
the person here. Okay, nobody's gonna want to come to this entrance by themselves because that's like a suicide I just realized the really fucking stupid thing I just said. We have a guy that literally his goal is to die a glorious death.
I was like, you didn't hear what Holly said. She said the Dragon Slayer.
Yep.
To distract from Murgork on the other side.
That would be a glorious death.
Sorry, Mom turned the heat on for the first time of the year, and I was like, burning, what's that?
Potentially sacrificing yourself to kill a dragon, that's about as good as slaying a dragon. And your axe isn't in its neck, but
Is the axe, the Slayer's axe, is that magical that we gave him?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll follow him in.
I'm sorry, what was that, Dave?
I'll follow him in.
yeah, it's good to get backup. We don't want him to die. He could be not only is that like a waste of life, but it's but he could be a useful asset later down the road.
I'm not a slayer, but I'll do my best to hold my own.
Which means Belfadric will be over there too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Alright, so that means that we could send someone with Murgork, but it would need to be someone that's as fast as him. Fuck, that's me, isn't it?
I was gonna say either you or honestly, if the three of us jump on the dragon, he'll probably make quick work of us, but we should buy a few turns at least.
I'm trying to think if Murgork is going to have to make multiple axe swings into this thing.
Well, let's plan for it taking more than one.
Yeah.
If it only takes one, that's great, but we can't count on that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, are
mean-
they vulnerable around the eyes at all? I'm saying I can get a hit wherever I really want.
It's gonna be like Kaido in One Piece, where that one woman threw a kunai and hit him directly in the eye, and it just fucking bounced off.
Not my weapon.
I mean, Holly's weapon isn't magical, but there's a spell that would turn items magical. I just saw it. I mean, without eyes, that's one thing.
We should do the thing that Colonel Mustang did to Envy in Fullmetal Alchemist and boil the fucking liquid in his eyes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So did I.
Without a doubt in my mind, the most brutal ass beating I've ever seen in fiction. God.
Roy is a lot more of a badass than he's ever given credit for.
I know.
Thing is that he holds back so much that a lot of people, that's kind of the point.
But yes. Anyways, boiling eyeballs aside,
Freezing.
freezing eyeballs. That is just as effective.
I'm pretty sure my bow's magic, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I was saying if I can, blinding's gonna really piss him off. So if you want to distract him, I can distract him. I just might not survive very well. You might see him running down the hall.
You also have like the craziest accuracy I've ever seen. So
that's the point. I can hit where I want to hit. And
I'm looking at your character sheet for just a second, Holly. Okay.
And like, I'm gonna have probably like a 200. I'm gonna have a really high failure or whatever, roll.
Can you actually determine hit location?
Yes.
Well,
yeah. Yes, Holly. Your the harquebus is actually magical.
Oh, okay.
Would the ammo need to be magical? Fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
Yes. No. Whatever. Oh no, if it comes out of a cannon, like I'm saying, my arrows wouldn't have to be magical because I'm shooting with a magical bow. So.
But
I thought the arquebus was her sword.
No, the arquebus is the
rifle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember the blue powder you had, Holly?
Yeah.
You still have some of that, don't you?
I've got a few.
And that's not Ashkey infused. That was just
I've got 6 shots. It's under the accurate.
Yeah, that is just magic.
Okay. I've got 6 shots.
I feel like Wesley Fezzik and Inigo plotting to storm the castle. We're just pooling all our assets as we can think of them.
Of course, I have to reload every round. Every other round.
There was something important I was going to bring up, but I'm like brain dead, so.
Were you about to mention a wheelbarrow?
No, I think he was going to mention the Holocaust cloak.
Ah.
Between the mages you have, I'm sure you have one.
I can make one.
Alright, so the path that Murgork needs to take is something like... Christ. Roll 20, come on. Can I make a line? That's all I want. I want to make a line. I don't want a freehand. Why is it only...
Yeah,
okay.
Okay, you go, yeah.
That would be the safest way for him to go, because he would have 2 degrees of protection. The fire would have to go through 2 pillars. Well,
Bless you.
he could make it in one run. Never mind. It's not even important, is it?
The thing is making sure the dragon was not on him as soon as he went through.
That is true.
Which is why
That's what I said. If he can't see him out of that eye, we get some time. That's what I said. I can pick my first shot, give up my turn.
Actually, there's a way we can get more. There's a way we can get more actions against this thing, at least at one point.
Okay.
Linworth looks at you. How?
Hold up the amulet.
Isn't that going to take one of them? Pointing to Amara and Gwen.
Lou, I can actually use the amulet, can I?
You think you can?
Okay.
But it's kind of one of those, like after you did the healing burst with it, it made you tired. Because you actually, you're not funneling. Yep, and you're not funneling any magic into it whatsoever. You're just basically free will, not free will, but kind of just force of will type of doing it.
Raw dogging it.
Almost like feeding his own life force into it.
So it would probably be better if one of them used it, but if it came down to it, I could.
Well, I'm useless as far as my magic's concerned, so I could try it.
He says Amari can actually funnel pure magic, though.
Ah.
I can funnel both the blue and the red.
Okay, never mind. I thought she could funnel pure magic.
Nope. I mean, the two of us together could try.
There you go.
We could see if we get this far-seeing stone evaluated, it might end up being a useful asset in this fight.
Ooh, good point.
We need to find out exactly how this thing works.
Can't I evaluate magical items?
You can.
I will. You know what? I can too. So let me.
I believe you guys rolled on it, and I said it told you things depending on. Aldrath got a 77, and Idra got a 62, and you got a 29, Gwen. It depends on the type of magic that is drawing into it.
All right,
and since you are literally a force of fire, when you and Amari came down close to it, it was pulling in Ashki.
Yeah.
Hold the amulet near it and see if it turns white.
Ooh, that's smart.
To the point where everybody is now not looking at y'all or looking in your direction.
Oh yeah. We can't let anyone know that we have this.
Oh well, yeah. I'll get near it and.
No. As far as everybody's in, you guys here. Whenever Altrath went brought the amulet close to the stone, it illuminated the room to a very high point, making it very difficult for you as a party to look at where Altrath was.
Well, okay then.
Fuck, I hope no one has a hangover.
Idric's just like...
The Slayer.
Okay.
Oh no, he went off the top people.
Yep.
I'm going to derail things, and I am going to try using the Stone of Farseeing.
Touching it while the amulet is close.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a willpower roll. And it is challenging. No, yeah, challenging.
All right, if you could
No.
do that for me,
Yeah.
please.
Sorry, I'm sitting here going, yeah, I'm supposed to do that. I'm a dumbass. Sorry.
It's okay. I haven't been too active tonight, so.
I'm gonna go get a dwarven body.
Marginal failure.
I'll re-roll that.
Okay. Failure.
Well, I still have 7 more to go, so let's keep going.
Fuck's sake. Failure.
6.
You do have a 54 willpower.
Whoop, whoop.
There we go. A marginal success. You sit there and kind of start like forcing yourself on this. Well, that sounds really weird. You start. You touch the orb and start forcing your will upon it, and it takes some effort. But you are standing in a desert. And there's a woman who is pulling water out of this very beautiful stone-lined little pond, kind of looks at you.
Trolley, that was the worst timed jump scare
ever.
ever. It was like when you said that the woman looks at Gwen. That's when he fucking did the jump scare.
That is beautiful, Trolley.
She is talking, but it's kind of odd. You're hearing like whispers. It's just not her voice, but you're hearing other whispers. And she is looking at you like she is concerned.
I step closer to her carefully, my arms away from my weapons.
She kind of tilts her head and looks at you. You honestly feel that you can feel. Well, you feel the heat of the sun on every part of your body.
I look down at my body.
You are a red-fleshed woman standing there. You're fairly certain that there are bits of flame kind of rolling off your skin in different spots. You're back in the room with everybody else. Let me give you an endurance roll.
Uh-oh.
I was waiting for the bleaching the butthole thing, but
You better re-roll
I
that.
was just ready if I could go, wow, I'm hot.
good job.
Endurance. All right, you are back in the room and kind of have stumbled back. Margark will put a hand on you, and the orb has gone black.
Uh-oh. I really hope I didn't just waste it.
You still can, well, you can't see right now. Your eyes are, you're in darkness.
Oh.
The room is dark to you. The rest of you that see magic can tell that there's still magic flowing in and out of the orb.
I
Oh goodness.
I can't see.
Open your eyes. That's usually what helps me.
I open my eyes.
It will take a little bit, but your vision will finally clear. Your eyes were open before, but
I figured I'd play along with Murgork's little remark.
Amara will lean down next to you. Did you see anything?
I saw I was in the desert and I saw a woman drawing water from a not I think it was limestone or a very well ornate stone lined well. And when I looked at myself, I was a being of red flesh with flames coming off of me. There were whispers that I couldn't understand.
May have to try again later.
Yeah. That was interesting, but it was.
I was like, it was difficult for you because basically you got a marginal, so you got one success. So it was, your force of will on it. You could feel that whatever it was fighting you the entire time.
Yeah.
So you figure you just kind of scratched the surface on it, but
when I've regained my strength, I will have to try again. That is a powerful artifact.
I would like
But
to
it's
attempt
going
it.
to take some.
I would like to attempt it later on as well.
I'm good.
Amara smiles. I wonder if what you were doing, Alterath, was affecting. Well, it was what was powering the orb. So I wonder. I wonder if that's why she was seeing what she saw.
And that is sort of what I am thinking. I believe that if it were being powered by red magic, it would have sent him to a different location. Well, he wouldn't have said. He would have said Ashki and not red magic.
Yeah, it may be something we might have to try later. Well, Murgar, just set her down over there so she can sit and rest right now. Oh, all right.
Thank you.
He'll pick you up and set you down.
For as large as you are, you're surprisingly gentle when you need to be.
Well, I've learned a lot being around you folks, and as you're not supposed to go full force with it, as the old commander used to say, because I heard lots of people doing that.
I figured you didn't explode pigeons.
It was funny shaking people's hands before because they didn't quite like it.
Well, some people deserve a full forced Murgork handshake. Darn it, Tank, now I just thought of the end of the Stone Prisoner from Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah. You're welcome.
We're waiting for Jarnigan.
Yeah.
They're leaving the town, just stomps on the chicken. Rude.
There is a knock at the door.
I guess I'll go answer it.
It is the dwarven commander. Your companion come up with the body. A lot of you wish to be sent out there and be part of the ceremony.
Oh yes, sure.
Yes. I'll lean on Murgork to get out there.
He'll just pick you up.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I can't stick you on my belt like I got to know David, but I still carry you.
Probably could, actually.
I don't think it would be very pleasant to be hanging from your belt. I have a feeling it would pull my robes tight in uncomfortable places.
You guys could... Go ahead, Holly.
I see Murgort carrying Gwen, and just like, if you turn her upside down and shake her, you can see what coins come out of her.
Can I know?
There won't be any at the moment.
You can hear music from over by the graveyard. When you went and got the body, Holly, several of the dwarves went down with you, and then followed you back up. And they were there was a couple pipers and a couple of drummers.
I didn't realize dwarves had New Orleans style funerals.
Oh yeah, the best.
They will lay the body down in. I think only Holly is the one that has learned Dwarven. I think maybe Ultrath might have all learned some too.
I have not. I wanted to, but I have not.
Okay. We'll have to see about people, if people want to put points into that to do it.
I don't think there'd be any skills. I still have 810 fucking experience. Doesn't seem right.
I never have any, because I'm spending it. It's all going towards perception.
It makes sense, because you guys got about 800 at the end of last session.
Oh, yeah, that is true. We did get a buttload.
Uh-huh. He will say this long speech, and the other dwarves that are there set smithing implements down in there with them. And they will set a cairn of rocks upon him. And have Murgork set a large stone up on the top so that they can carve stuff into it for him.
Ooh, quick tangent. Would slaying the dragon be a good party goal?
Yes, actually, it would.
Surviving the
and
dragon.
I will put that as I will allow y'all to do that as a long-term goal.
Thank you.
Because
I had a good idea.
That may or may not be something that you will do.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe it'll run.
I'm not going to hold back with him or with her. You've already been given some idea how big she is, so
we're definitely not going in blind. At least, not all of us.
He knew. He's like, well, I've got to get that before it gets started.
I have to jump on that before the rest of us jump on him. But yeah,
you can't make fun of you if I'm making fun of myself.
Yeah.
True. You guys are Who do we lose? Boom.
I think
we
it's
just-
still 20.
I think we
No,
lost.
20's.
I think we lost Trolley.
Yeah, I was like 20's still there. Yeah. It is 9:25. We will stop with you guys doing the funeral because there's a couple of things I will need to put together before next session.
Yeah.
Mainly the Slayer.
EXP
So I think I have some that I can use for that.
session 58.
Did we just have your Slayer from your other game?
I am thinking that I will probably use that as a starting point and build from there because I think he was only a he actually was a dragon slayer. He needed to slay a dragon to move on to the next one.
Dang.
Hell yeah. All right. So, experience for the session?
None.
I was going to say that. Thank you.
It's like, oh, we need to
Because
leave.
we're expecting it.
I got to raid skills too, so.
Session 58.
We'll start
Wow.
raiding skills and we'll get our XP.
Oh, I always like to say the amount of experience we get before we end the stream.
We're going to go with 100 experience.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right. Where are you, Skip?
Thanks for the good game, everybody. And thank you, Lou, for assisting me with running my character.
No problem. Thank you for reminding me every time I kept telling you to roll something. And I will put the 100 experience points on your character sheet for you.
Yes. It's been fun, everybody.
Thank
Love
you.
you all. See you all tomorrow with... I don't know if I'm doing Sparking Zero or Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow. Either way. Love y'all. See y'all next time. Bye.